Hello, glass of cannabis. It's been a glorious year. I want someone in here to stand to their feet and tell me their best way to smoke. Who will it be?
What up, y'all? This Big J, Best Way to Smoke. I'm tapping in with y'all with another What's on Your Mind. And what's on my mind right now is energy. The energy that you choose to have around you, is a big part of how your life is going and how things are going for you. Before we get there, before we start talking about it a little bit, like, subscribe, share with your friends, man. Definitely hit that subscribe button, man, and subscribe and check us out. Before we do that, before we jump all the way into it, let me take a toke. Let me take a little bong work before I light my blunt. I gotta share some of them clouds. And that right there, that's some ice cream cake. I've been off the ice cream cake for about a week now. I'm off these two right here. I've been playing with these backgrounds and using different little backgrounds and trying to see what they do. I got a green screen too, but I just ain't put that all the way together. So I found this little relaxing and cool little background to put up. You know what I'm saying? So to set the mood a little bit. You know what I mean? But what I want to talk about as far as like the energy, and the people you choose to deal with. Because it's like this, man. Everybody that you deal with or came up with, they don't want to see, everybody don't want to see the best things happen for you, especially if things ain't going good in their life. And that's a part of the energy. So, you know what I mean? If somebody's vibing on like a fucked up energy to where like everything is negative, nothing is going right, always complaining, always nagging, and, whining about something instead of like trying to get to it and fix it, and maybe change their situation, then if you a person that's, kind of opposite from that, then you got to look at that and be like, shit, man, it's just somebody that I really want to be around. And the cold part about it, man, it could be a family member or somebody that's real close to you. But at the end of the day, you gotta value yourself more than you could value somebody else's well-being. Because if you ain't straight, ain't nobody else gonna be straight that's dealing with you, or that you supposed to have straight or whatever. So it's like, let me see, like a cool little example. It's like, okay, just say, man, you doing good, man. Say you got the job. Oh, let me light my shit up. Just say you got the job you want, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You got the business that you want to start. Whatever you doing and stuff like that, man. And the people that you deal with on a daily is not the happiest people for you. It's not the happiest for you about your situation, man. That's bad energy. You know what I mean? That shows that, the person don't really care about what you got going on or about your happiness and stuff like that, though. And at the end of the day, we should put our happiness first. You know what I'm saying? Because you should put your own self-happiness first. You know what I mean? Because if you're not happy, how you gonna make somebody else happy? When it comes to kids and shit like that, you know what I mean? You definitely, got to do things that you probably don't feel like doing or want to do. That's just Mando, when you have children and stuff like that, though. But I believe, man, that your energy will project a whole bunch of things in your life. Just say, if you a positive person, you always looking on the good side. You always looking for things to be, to be good. And even though shit ain't gonna always go perfectly though, but you always looking on the bright side. That means that, to me, that means that things are gonna turn out the way you want them to turn out. You can't be walking around. You can't be walking around with your head down, or all fucked up and shit like that though, and not working on trying to change your situation or trying to make it better. You know what I mean? And a lot of people can have like, it's like the saying in the 48 laws of power: avoid the unlucky, avoid the unlucky, avoid people that's like always bad shit always happening, because it's like you guilty by association. So it's like the company that you keep, you know, that shit gonna rub off on you. And you know, some look, just to keep it 100, some people, you know, just need to see the light as far as like of you know, being positive and shit like that. Some people just need to see how that is, and you know, to be able to slide over in their direction though. But just some people is just fucked up, miserable, you know, mad at the world, ain't shit going right for me, so I don't give a fuck if it's going right for you, or I don't even want it to go right for you. I want your shit to be just as bad as mine. Those the type of people that you definitely gotta avoid, man. And you know, I just you know, that's like, for me, that's why I cut a lot of people off. You know, a lot of people that I love and shit like that though. You know what I'm saying? But you know, nigga just have to pull it back though, man, because you can get caught up in some cold situations, man, and ain't no tell, you know, when a person is hating on you. And if it's the closest person to you, or one of the closest people to you, that's a dangerous situation, because it ain't no telling what that person will do, because of your motherfucker, and he or she is a motherfucking hater. Ain't no telling what they'll do, or what kind of position they'll put you in, or what kind of twist, because their life is miserable or things not going right for them. So it's like, I see a lot of videos about, you know, people energy, like protecting your energy and stuff like that, which is very important. You know, this video right here, I'm just talking about, you know, basic little shit. I'm not getting all into the philosophies of the energy and stuff like that though. But that's something that maybe we can tap back into, you know what I'm saying, and dig a little deeper as far as into, you know, into energy, into keeping your energy good, keeping you know, a positive energy around you. That's all a nigga on. Positive, man. That's the best way to, you know, to get things going. That's the best way, you know, to be a leader. That's the best way to just carry on. You know, don't be an old down in the dumps, old grumpy, fucked up type of person and shit like that. You know what I mean? Look on the bright side, man. It's a better day. You know, if it's something that's out of your control, you know, it might be hard to, but let that shit go. Because if you can't control it, then it's like, what the fuck you gonna do? Just sit up and be mad for nothing? And then on top of that, it's like, shit, if you can, you know, control it or change the situation, change it. You know, make it a better situation. Do something different. Fuck all that being down in the dumps, man. Miserable. I ain't got time for people like that. You know what I mean? And nobody should that's trying to be positive. So look, man, it's just a quick, you know, something that was on my mind, talking a little bit about, you know, people's energy and stuff like that. So click like, click subscribe, you know, share it, and check out the Best Way to Smoke podcast. We got a lot of different things that we want to do with this channel that we definitely gonna work hard to put in place, so we can bring y'all different dynamics of what we can do. Best way. Cause I'm rolling it up. Smoke like I ain't had enough. What's your best way to smoke?